all over the place because like here now we're talking about what is your favorite brand of jeans and why?
Oh, brand of jeans. That's a really good question.
I have to say American Eagle has bomb jeans.
American Eagle is so underrated when it comes, especially to
underrated.
Yeah, especially when it comes to plus or curve. I think they go up to like an 18 or
20.
maybe a 20. Yeah.
Go higher.
Which definitely you need to go higher, but it is a step in the right direction. And the thing I will say is that they have been offering these extended sizes for a long time.
Yeah.
A lot of brands are just now getting on the bandwagon, which I'm grateful for. Massive kudos to American Eagle. They have had these extended sizes for a very long time. I think I've been wearing American Eagle for a very, very long time. Another brand that I think we both love is Good American.
Yeah, it was my second one.
Yeah, I get a lot of questions about that. I feel like everyone thinks like, oh, you know, are they really that great? And the truth is they really are that great. I feel like Chloe really and her team really kind of listened to people and what they had to say about what they were looking for in fit and comfortable styles, and they definitely really listened to the people and they gave us what we wanted.
How did your mom and dad foster a strong relationship between you two?
I will say that my mom and dad were really big when we were growing up on us not picking on one another. I think that there's, you know, there's fun
like
kind of
sharing,
like messing, and sharing. My parents were always really big on make sure you share with your siblings, and I think that created a lot of respect between my siblings and I. We just really grew to respect one another and to cherish one another.
I mean,
that's the tea.
Do you share clothes, and how alike is your style? Yes, we share clothes.
Yeah, for
Not
sure.
as much now since we live on different sides of the world.
But we'll like bring each other clothes.
We'll bring each other clothes, products, whatever
it
it is. I feel like we're very similar in the way that we don't have a particular style. So it's not like, oh, I'm super boho or I'm more grungy. We're kind of ever changing, and we love to kind of go with whatever our mood is. And sometimes we will both buy the same items without talking about it, and then I'll be like, look at this dress I got from Target. And she'll be like, I literally just bought that dress too. How old are you guys?
You never ask a woman how old they are. No one cares about talking about how old they are until after they're 25, and then they stop wanting to tell people. Like I remember people would be like, how old are you? And I'm like, oh my god, I'm 18.
I remember when
I'd be like, who
17,
cares about telling how old?
I remember when I was 17, I wanted to be like 25 so bad. I was like, oh, I just want to be like 25.
I know. And I used to always tell you to embrace how young you are. Remember? You'd always be like, I don't want them to know how old I am. I'd be like, oh my god, it's so great to just
because I work in an industry where your age, for some reason, the moment that you tell someone how old you are, they either take you more seriously or less seriously. So I would go into like conference rooms with higher ups of companies, and I was like 20 years old, and they would be talking to me till they found out how old I was, and then it was like, ugh, why are you treating me different now? So I just always wanted to be older, but now that I'm 25, so now that I'm a little older, I'm like, I just want to stay here in this realm.
Do you see yourselves having babies? Yeah. We definitely both want families. I just got married recently, and she's getting married next year. Kids have always been something that were really important to both of us, and we always talked about growing up, you know, having kids and our kids growing up together. It's just something that we've both always wanted. We grew up in such a tight-knit family, and we loved, you know, hanging out with our family, so to start that for us individually is going to be so fun, and then just to see like our kids come together is going to be such a special, unique, amazing time in our lives. It's going to be a great season for us to experience.
I love that season.
I love a season for us.
What was your guys' pickup lines? I don't remember my fiance's pickup line, to be completely honest.
I remember mine. Oh, this is so good.
We met on Snapchat. He said something, I know he said something really funny and witty, because otherwise I don't know if I would have responded, but it was something that was so my humor that I was like, okay, this, like, whoever this is funny.
I remember Martin's pickup line. He messaged me on Facebook and he said, hey, how come you never text me? And I was like, what? I was like, I don't have your number. And that just got me, because I was like, I don't have your number. And then that's how he got me reeled in.
That's so funny.
It was
that's
so
such
smart.
a good one, you guys.
He was just like, why don't you ever text me? And I'm just like, I don't have your number. What are you talking about?
And then he gave me his number?
And then he gave me his number.
And was like, text me?
And was like, text me.
Yes!
And we had like a full conversation, and we never stopped talking after that day.
I love it. That's such a good pickup line.
And here we are, hella married. I feel like having a really good pickup line, not necessarily a cheesy one, but like starting off with something funny is so the way to get a girl. Like, God, all these guys trying to be smooth and all these guys trying to do
better to be like dorky.
Just be dorky and funny
smooth.
And don't be offensive, and you'll probably get a girl to talk back to you.
Lord. Oh, Lord.
Nickname for each other.
Her family calls her Kayla.
Her family.
My family calls her my family.
I call her Hunts. I call her Hunter.
Which makes my mom nuts,
yeah,
because she always says, when Michaela says Hunter, she says, I named her Hunter.
But I think it's better and it's easier on me. So I don't have to
pronounce. As long as it's easier.
I'm not trying to pronounce that T every time. Why don't you guys have a TV show?
I mean, listen. Right, Bravo, E, TLC, whatever.
We're here. Which one is the favorite between your mom and your dad? Honestly, and I think we can all be really honest and upfront about the truth of this, it's probably Tynan, our brother.
It's probably our brother. I'm gonna be 100%. I was gonna say
I think he's honestly my favorite. I mean, if you really think about it, like I'm the firstborn, so usually as the way it goes, per the way it's been going.
Oh, if you weren't a model and YouTuber, what other professions would you consider? I would be
criminal justice.
Yes. How do you know?
I just know you. She would be like a spy.
I would be a
She'd
spy.
work with the CIA or something.
Listen.
Nobody can find information as quickly, as thoroughly, as aggressively as this one.
All I need is like a name and like a first / name initial.
Yeah.
And I'm there. Amazing. Criminal justice, and I would like put the bad guys away.
Put them away.
Put them away.
I always say that if I, like my dream job, if I could do anything and be anything, it would be like a pop star.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like I just want to be Katy Perry so bad. This is pretend, right? It's not based on our actual talents.
What are you saying? It can actually be criminal justice?
I mean, the pieces are there. Zoom in on my face like.
What is your favorite adventure you've ever been on? I feel like that one time we went to San Diego and then we had to drive back that.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I was thinking about that. Yeah. We went and visited you know who? T. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think that was crazy. We went all the way down to San Diego. Gosh, you were really young. You must have been like maybe 13.
No, really?
Right? Yeah, you were young. Yeah. We were barely able to rent the hotel because I was so young. But yeah, we drove all the way down to San Diego to like meet up with some people. The reason why I feel like this stands out so much to us is because we drove all the way back home from San Diego, which is like a 3-hour drive, just because we didn't like the hotel room. And we're just kind of like over the experience.
Yeah, it was just like one thing after another, but it was fun because we were together.
So fun, we were together.
Mini Cooper, right?
I did. I had my Mini Cooper.
It was fun.
It was like the first thing that we had done just together by ourselves.
Do you believe in plus size male modeling?
Yes, absolutely, honey. Yes. 1,000 times
you do
yes.
You, boo.
Yes.
You look good. You feel good. Get out there. And show your body.
Get it. There needs to be more plus male models. Like it's the same exact thing. There's just as many men out there who are dealing with body image, and I feel like that's not talked about enough, and that's so unfair. There should be representation across the board, and any of these companies that are representing male models that are plus, I absolutely commend and am so appreciative. So 100% yes, honey.
We live. Were you a world traveler? Are you happy with the life that you live right now?
So happy.
Yes.
So grateful.
I feel like we have a lot of really cool opportunities. We get to do a lot of really wonderful things, and I just feel like very blessed to live the life that I have.
I feel like we are always wanting more and we're always striving for more, but again, like I said earlier, it's really important to always remain grateful, and you know, we're both very much faith-based, and I think that has a huge part to do with it, and we're just really grateful. We're grateful to have our family, our friends, the people in our lives are wonderful, and we just feel very blessed and thankful.
Okay, so the next question would be, do you ever argue, and if so, how do you resolve it?
Yeah, like we don't argue as much anymore because we don't live together. We used to get into some, one would say, a knockout drag out, if you will. But it was always about stupid stuff. I feel like we've never gotten into an argument that was actually like a serious thing.
Yeah.
It's always been borrowing clothes or something stupid. Anyone out there who has siblings, and especially sisters, I feel like when you get into an argument, it's over in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, and you forget it.
And you forget it, and it's like, can we go, like, do you want to go to the movies? I mean, it literally is like over in a split second. I know that my husband, the first time he saw us get into an argument, they don't argue very much in his family, and the very first time that we got into a really big argument in front of him, he thought we were never gonna talk again. In those moments, he thought that that was it for our relationship, that we were never gonna talk again. And then maybe 10 minutes later, we were sitting down talking about where we were going for dinner, and he could not believe it. He was shocked. He thought our relationship was donezo forever.
I'm sure a lot of sisters can relate.
I think they can. I feel like you just like get, I mean, especially when you live with somebody, and even if you're
around them 24/7, I think that it's like,
you didn't do it with anybody that you're around 24/7.
Yeah.
Like, it's normal. So, you know, but we love each other so much.
Thank you so much for having me on your
show?
channel.
God, trying to take my channel and everything. This girl's going for the throne. All right, guys, that is gonna be it for us today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to Hunter for coming on the channel today. Make sure you guys follow my sister on Instagram if you're not already following her, which is,
it's right here.
It's gonna be right here. Below. I don't have the capability for that yet.
Okay.
I don't have the editing tools for that.
It's gonna be right down here. Where's it gonna be?
It's gonna be linked below. All of our social media handles are gonna be linked down below. As always, you guys, I hope you're having a wonderful week. If you guys have any other video questions, if you have any questions for us, feel free to drop them down in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit it with a like if you enjoyed our video today.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys. Mwah. Cut. I'm so embarrassed. Mom. Oh.
You feel don't like them. Was that a film?
Man, I need my Starbucks.
We stan.
We stan. A skinny legend. That's it.
All right.